ZNS Total Sports is brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Good evening, Bahamas. I'm Kelsey Johnson. Welcome to Sports Saturday. As work on the Andre Rogers National Baseball Stadium continues, President of the local association, Samuel Rogers, has mixed emotions when it comes to the long-delayed facility.
I am pleased to know that it's finishing, but I also am displeased to find out that that may be the only field they're building at this time. The completion of that stadium, I understood, should be in August of next year. At the National Stadium, I feel like we should have at least 4 fields in order for us to run a complete tournament at that stadium, at that site, I should say. Without that, it'd be almost difficult for us to hold an international tournament of a size of maybe 12 countries, international countries coming in. So then that stadium will not fit for what we need to do or need to have in order to do that.
Mario Ford is still in the game and is now counting strikes and balls with some of the younger players in the Centerville community. His baseball program is somewhat of a feeder system for some of the bigger leagues on New Providence.
Basically, to keep the kids in this area, keep them active in sport, finding more constructive things for them to do. We not only teach them here about baseball, we teach them about life skills, life after baseball, what you want to do, where you want to go. But basically what I do here with most of these kids, I stress their grades. So if their grades are not up to par, we don't put them on the program. We work with them till they can get their grade to the level that it needs to be in school, because we let them know that that's very important. Some of the kids who came in before, their GPAs were not up to the standard, so we work with them. We find people to work with them, which is very hard and it's difficult to do, but we have to do it to keep these kids actively involved in constructive things to be good citizens in this country.
Have you seen any improvements with the players?
Lots of improvements. Since we got our batting cage, the kids are out here just about every day of the week. They're out here practicing on their own, developing their skills. They go into the cage, they hit the ball in the cage, do what they need to, then they come, they do the field work, and they work on the stuff, which is good. I have a couple guys here, about 4 persons, who never played before. 3-4 years they've been playing now, 4 or 5 of them. I have 12 of them down there in JBLN, and they have improved the game. They came here, we started them from scratch. No development, no baseball skills. And when you see them 3-4 years later, look like they've been playing ball forever. So that's what we basically do here.
Next year is a big one for all the athletes in the Special Olympics community, but National Director of the Bahamas Special Olympic Committee, Gilbert Williams, is not wasting any time. He wants to make sure that all the athletes are ready for their international debut at the Special Olympics World Games.
We're getting them conditioned, getting them used to throwing the ball, getting them used to the summer heat, and just getting ready for competition.
Have you seen any improvements with the athletes?
Oh, definitely. Some of the athletes, we've just switched sports and we've just introduced to bocce in particular. This is our 3rd week in practice, and already we're seeing some improvement in those particular athletes. The more seasoned athletes, you'll see less and less progress, but certainly once you see them play, you'll see the level of their game is at a much higher level.
Now, the tournament doesn't take place until next year. How is preparation going? Can we see a full team being named?
Okay, that's the World Games for next year, March, that will be held in Abu Dhabi. We are preparing athletes who have been pre-identified to take part in those games. We'll be competing in 5 sports. Track and field is not normally trained at this particular time, but the coach is actually going to be setting up training sessions for those track athletes to make sure that they're ready for those games. But definitely, you will see full 5 sports participating. We'll have a full contingent, 40-person delegation, and we look to do extremely well at those games.
Play in the New Providence Volleyball Association continued on Friday night with 2 games on the schedule. Winning their season opener in 3 quick sets was the Lady Warhawks, who defeated the University of the Bahamas Mingos 25-9, 25-13, and 25-14. From the collegiate volleyball beat, the CIAA round robins got started today. St. Augustine's University Lady Falcons, which features Bahamians Michelle Moss and Chandra Mackey, were scheduled to play 2 matches today. First up was Bowie State University and Lincoln University next. Janelle Curtis and the Charlotte 49ers recording a win on Friday night. They survived the marathon match against Marshall University, winning 3 of the 5 sets, 22-25, 22-25, 25-18, 25-18, and 15-10. Tiger Woods has confirmed that he will be playing in the annual Hero Motor Cup Golf Tournament. The invitational-only event takes place at Albany on November 29th through December 2nd. Woods have 6 top finishes this year, including a runners-up at the PGA Championship. The Hero Motor Cup World Class 18-player events offers a $3.5 million in prize and $1 million purse to the winners and world ranking points. That's all the time we have for sports. I'm Kelsey Johnson.